reflection of our love and affection. Whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when it comes to call. She won't forsake me.
Angles? I thought you said angels. I thought you said angels and you started playing this song. It makes me mad. We're not looking at angels, for goodness sake. We're looking at angles. Oh my word. So we're going to have to start this all over again. I'm very, very, very sorry, but I promise you it's not my fault. So let's get rid of this angel and start thinking about angles in shapes. Okay. So give me a moment. I'll be back. Honestly, the people who ask me to do these videos, they have no idea. It makes me seethe. It makes my blood boil. We are looking at angles. And the first way we're going to look at angles is like this. We're going to have an angle that is about like that. And another one that is, oh, I don't know. I'm getting so fed up with this, I'll tell you. Like that. And what you tend to find is that somebody says to you, I don't know who it is, but they say, look, this is 70 degrees and this one's 45 degrees. And they say, what is this one? Okay. And the answer should not be that hard, but some people find it very hard. So I'm going to try and help you because I'm that kind of person. I like helping you. But just to make life difficult, I'm going to label this angle X degrees, because then instead of question mark we're calling it X, because then you get used to a bit of algebra. And I know you hate it, but I'm sorry, I love it. Okay, here we go. We want to find out this angle X. Well, we know, well, at least I know, but I think you know too, that this straight line going this way and that way, the angle on a straight line is 180 degrees. So it means that our angle X there we need to just take into account the fact we've got 70 and 45. That makes 115. So 70 plus 45 equals 115 degrees. And the total is 180 on a straight line. So we just take away 115 from 180 and we get 65 degrees. So angle X here is actually going to be 65 degrees because it's it's 180 minus 70 minus 45, and that makes kind of half a circle, and we know that a whole circle is 360 degrees. Okay, I hope you've got that. Let me just draw something else because I like drawing. I'm going to make it thicker because I don't think that was thick enough. And I'm going to draw a nice little line here. Well, another line. Oh, it's no thicker, is it? And I'm going to draw another line that is going to go down here. And I just want to remind you, this is a, you can see it goes with the square. So this is a right angle. And there's a special way of marking a right angle with two little boxes, or a little box. And that means it's a right angle and it means it's 90 degrees. And if this is 90 degrees, then this one here must also be 90 degrees because they add up to 180. Like I told you already. Okay, let's look at another one. Right, here's another one. This one looks like this. The line's still not thick. Why not? I don't know. It's me mad. Anyway, we're going to go something like this. So, we're going to say that this is 75 degrees. Because this is 75 degrees, we know that the other side, this side here, is going to be 105 degrees because, like we said just now, it's got to add up to 180. Okay? And where these two straight lines meet, because they are straight, how can I show you this? I don't know. Well, they look straight. I drew them straight, so they're straight. It means that what we can say is that the opposite angles, which is this side, so it's opposite to that one, is also 75 degrees, and this one, which over here, which is opposite to the 105, is also 105. And if we think about it, that lot should equal 360. Let's have a look. 105, 105, 75, 75. Let's do it. 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 is 20. 7 and 7 is 14, that's 16. And 3 ones make 3. So that's 360 degrees. So that's correct. It's like a circle. All right. I could also show you this one. And I'm going to make this line thicker. I don't know what is going on. Thick line, please. Okay, here we go. This must be thicker. Let's try. No, it's the same. All I want to point out here, my friends, is that this, where two lines meet at right angles, you would mark it up like before. End up with a little square, and each one is 90 degrees. Okay, more to come. It does not take a genius to work out that this is a triangle. It has 3 sides. It's a special kind. It's the worst kind. I don't like them at all. They make me mad. It's a scalene triangle. And a scalene triangle has no angles the same, no sides the same length. It's right weird. But let's mark it up. This one has an angle of 45 degrees here and 75 degrees here. I suppose we should write not to scale. That just means that I'm kind of making this up. No, it doesn't mean that at all. It means that I've just sort of drawn it, like just drawn it. Okay, so 75 plus 5 is 80, so that's 120. And we know that the total inside a triangle, the sum of the angles, is 180. So this angle X, why do they always use X? It makes my blood boil, honestly. This X has got to be 60 degrees because it is 180 minus 75 minus 45 equals 60. And another way of putting that would be 75 plus 45 plus 60 equals 8 and 4 is 12, 180. I rest my case. Remember that the sum of the angles, not the angels, the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So basically, if you know 2 of them, you can find out the third, and even I will be happy. Goodbye.